Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Gemology for Schmucks. Once again, my name is Peter Nelson, and I'm here to guide you in everything that you need to know about gemstones. Today, we're going to be talking about the journey that a gemstone takes to get from the mines to us. Honestly, this is the abridged version, but it's an important thing that you need to understand so that you can get the best price on your gems. As all good stories start, once upon a time, the gemstones were under the mountain, sleeping for ages untold. And then, sometimes by accident and sometimes by careful exploration, these gemstones are found, maybe just one piece. But it's enough to give somebody the idea that there might be more, and so they go looking. They start to dig, they start to climb, they start to pursue the river, depends on what type of gem deposit it is, but eventually they find more gemstones. And as they find more, they just keep following the trail until they find the mother lode, hopefully. These are the miners. They're the ones that find either the gem gravels in the river or the gem rough hidden in the hard rock deposits in the mountains. Sometimes they're ancient mountains that have been worn down, and so now they're more like hills. So whether it's a hard rock deposit that we call a primary deposit, that's where the gems were formed, or a secondary deposit, which is the river or an ancient river that's now dry, these miners are the ones that pull out the hidden gemstones from where they were. Now, colored gemstones and diamonds are very different in this way, because most colored gemstones are actually mined by artisanal miners, and that's just people. Folk in far-flung areas of the world that just happen to have gemstones. And these people pursue their fortunes and pursue an opportunity to pull themselves out of a life that they had into a life that they want to have. And gemstones help them to do that. Because of the nature of many colored stone deposits, it's much more possible for artisanal miners to go and dig them up. And that's what gives them a chance to change their fate. Diamonds, however, come from a very different geological condition, and those areas are some of the oldest areas in the world. Some of. And we won't get too much into diamonds because that's an entirely different specialty. Colored gemstones are my interest and what I would like to talk about more here. So once these miners in the location get their gem gravels, they need to find a way to sell it. And you have to keep in mind that a lot of these miners are the salt of the earth. They don't necessarily have a lot of money to go traveling all over the world looking for the best possible buyer for their stone. So what they will do is they will sell it on to the next person who takes it to a larger city, who takes it to a gem trading center, and eventually that gets sold to a brand, and then eventually that makes it to a jewelry house where it gets turned into jewelry and brought to us. And as you can tell, that's a lot of middlemen. And each time the gemstone trades hands, the price goes up. Naturally, everybody wants their piece. Or, there is, however, another scenario. The miners do the exact same thing where they find these gemstones, whether it's gem gravels in a secondary deposit in the river or in a primary deposit up in the mountains, and then there is somebody who comes along and buys an entire parcel from them. So if these people have a lot of stones and they're just looking for a way to unload them as quickly as they possibly can, they will have connections with people that regularly buy gemstone rough. These are experts typically with decades of experience that cut stones and find buyers for them either in the wholesale market or in the end buyers that are looking for exceptional stones. Now, how do you get exceptional stones, you ask? Especially in primary deposits, that's hard rock deposits in the mountains, mining takes money. It's not cheap. It's very difficult to get to those places, let alone sustain an operation over time. And so in order for it to be financially reasonable for them to do that, somebody has to come along and buy whatever comes out of the mine. And so oftentimes the miners will have an entire parcel that's full of terrible quality stones and excellent quality stones. And so somebody that is an experienced buyer can look over that parcel of rough and go, okay, I see that there is a piece in here that is going to be most likely world-class material. But in order to get it, I know that I need to buy this entire parcel. I can't just buy that piece. Because if you carve out the heart of a lasagna, everybody else at the table is going to hate you. It's the same with gemstones. So if you're interested in getting a large piece of peridot like this, you need to buy the entire parcel. And sometimes those are smaller crystals or perhaps fragments of crystals that were broken in the mining process, and you can cut those into faceted material like this. But it all starts with these bags of rough. Once the quality of the crystals is sorted out, and some are less awesome and some are more high clarity, but we're not positive how we want to cut them exactly, we can leave them in the rough stage. We can cut them into gemstones that are ready to be put in jewelry right away. And then we get our larger piece of world-class material that we were looking for. So the company that I work for in Bangkok, Nazoanna, does exactly this. We have connections with miners in various parts of the world, some of them very difficult to get at. And what we do is that we go to those locations, maintain those connections, and buy entire parcels of rough. So we have world-class material, we have medium grade, and we also have lower grade. It's part and parcel, literally. So when you work with us, you get two things. You get access to all sorts of materials at every budget, And you also get to cut out a large amount of middlemen because we go directly to these sources and we come back and provide to the wholesale market or to the end buyer. So if there's anything that you see in my videos that you like and that you are interested in, please do reach out to me because they are available for sale in our company Nazoanna. Nazoanna has branches in a number of different places, but our primary office is here in Bangkok because it's one of the most important colored stone trading centers in the world. So whether you're looking for rough that you can practice on cutting and you want to keep it at a low price, we have that available for you. If you want something and you've already got skills and you know that you want clean material, we have clean material available in rough as well. If you just want gemstones, of course we've got beautiful gems. And if you're looking to invest in something that is special and one of a kind, we have already gone through the work to obtain the parcel in order to get that piece that is exceptional. So do reach out to us. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have, and if there's something that you're looking to get your hands on, there's a strong chance that we will be able to do that for you. So just let us know what you're interested in, and we'll let you know what we can make happen. And that's how it all works. So as usual, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell all of your friends about it, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.